Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kishiryu Sentai RyuSoulger, episode 17, apparently. As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Dudes, welcome back. We just got done watching this episode, and I thought it was okay. I'm glad Waisalu's back. He's my favorite out of the villain faction, and even though his plan wasn't too entertaining this time, I'm sure he'll hit his stride once more.
Yeah, he had a strong start to this episode, but the ending is kind of what it was.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you said Weisel's your favorite villain, it's probably because he just fits the way the show runs. Because it's not like the show's gonna go for any serious arc besides even for the suicide episodes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really commit too much to any sort of plot where a more serious villain would probably thrive, like a Tank Joe or the ship who didn't transform into a ship. This guy's just kind of messing around, just having a fun time. He also works well with the bigger kid, so even though the episode isn't doesn't have much depth to it, it's a little light, fluffy, and easy to digest.
Michael, what do you think?
We're in episode 17 already?
Yeah.
What have we done? We've introduced characters, that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say in 17 episodes, I've had a good time in most of them. I can't say I wasn't entertained. I can't say I didn't have fun. Sure. Would I like it if there was more depth, more plot, but...
You know why this is more fine to us? It's because there isn't a false promise that we're waiting for.
That's true. They didn't... Yeah.
Yeah, like Pato. Yeah. Pato Ranger. Well, Lupat, sorry, my bad. Yeah. I guess that could have been a false promise if anybody was expecting anything to come from the Pato Rangers, but... I digress. I was also... I don't know, overall, and maybe this episode is to attest to it too, I feel like Red has been taking the back seat a lot.
I did like the slight gold and black focus. It was actually really neat that this was a sleeper agent black episode. Because I didn't actually think that he'd get any sort of development. I just thought he would notice weird things the episode, and that would be his shtick. But it was actually, character progression. Apparently he used to be way more stoic, but okay.
Yeah, the chicks dig that.
Yeah, especially old chicks.
How did the kid have a picture of her 30 years younger?
50 years younger. It's...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody knows, but that kid was just there for plot convenience. And
oh my god, he was such an anomaly.
The thing that really tripped me up was that he wasn't part of Weisel's plan. He just had
I thought he was the booger kid or something.
Yeah,
he was just there, and he just
it's kind of related in that I'm sure.
No, just think about it this way. Before the episode, there's this kid who's just man, I am looking for rainbows. Out loud, Wise was booger kid, I can use this. That's how that plan had to go.
I'm sure it was just it was super convenient, but also it was a character who was connected to the person who is dying of the week.
Yeah, I guess the monster was already made by that time. So
what else was gonna make the fish jump out of the water for Weisel to be just surprise net?
That was so funny. Honestly,
Gotcha.
The biggest trap was Weisel himself.
Yeah, what if Weisel was fully gonna go in there being man, I really want to see a rainbow, and then he was oh wait, this kid's already doing it.
Also, we saw his eyes. Was that a first time? I don't remember him doing the visor thing before.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. I love how like they
Cool.
went out of their way to give him something like to use his powers with. Like, give him like that extra set of something to make powers come out of, but then they just rigged together this janky piece of yen with a string on it and went like swing, swing, swing.
I hear strong-willed people get hypnotized easily. Isn't that the opposite?
I don't know. You might be thinking of Jedi mind tricks.
It's the same difference, right? I don't know. There was a one-off line that I think might actually have some meaning later on, which was when Black and Green showed up on the beach, and they're like, "Wow, we haven't been here for a couple of decades."
Well,
yeah, because Bomba banged someone and left.
No, because
he might have.
That's the beach where he got the shell initially.
Oh.
It might have been set up for that, and then just played out in the rest of this episode. But we could go back. Who knows?
Yeah,
because they've been on Earth for a while, or they've been out of hiding for a while, apparently.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, that was just like such a random thing to have.
Yeah.
That and Spino Thunder, which is an abomination.
Abomination.
Oh my god! Like, just I feel like the worst part about it was like, yeah, like they're not even arms. Like they're not fully formed. It's like just the deformed little like pincer shit that like is always in like view of the camera. If it was like it's deformed like tail, because I'm pretty sure like the backside isn't that pretty either, but we don't see it. But this is just like front and center is like, look, I got tiny hands on top of my claw, I don't even know what they are. They're not even.
I don't
arms.
know what it was. Yeah, it was just this big thing in there.
And you just kind of see his huge ass head, and he's like, ah. He can't freaking block. He's like waddling over, just starts spitting lightning. Like that's a sad existence. I hope they change something about that.
Yeah, gotta agree. I hope they change it by never showing it ever again.
Hey, if they show it swimming though.
I'm glad that they're brothers though, because not Mosarex, the other guy, Dime Volcano. He's such a lonely dude, and I'm glad he has found camaraderie. Wait a second, he's part of the land. He's part of the Land Ryuso tribe. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I was saying. I was like, wait, how did that even happen?
Wait, I mean, in the sense that like they're on separate factions. Not that one's a water creature, one's a land creature, because like they're robots. But it must have been so long ago, well before the war between the two Ryuso tribes, that they were.
Well, maybe they're amphibians.
Maybe they made the toy design before they made the characters, so it didn't make any sense to put them together. So they had to figure out some weird.
I don't know.
Like duct tape them together.
Like why else would these two random obviously unrelated characters have anything in common?
Nah, remember we learned this in Avatar. All old people know each other. All right, guys. Did you have anything else you wanted to say about this episode?
No.
Pretty good.
All right, cool. So, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. The watch along for this episode went up at the same time as this, so go ahead and check that out if you're so inclined. And if you're a fan of Kamen Rider, which I have a feeling you are, there's new news and stuff for Kamen Rider 01. If you want to know all about that, I have a playlist of 3 to 4 videos, maybe, at the time of this recording, where you can just check out all the news of 01. So, yeah. Guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Yep. See you.
Later.
That was more elegant the first time.
Tyranno just popped out of nowhere.
Who?
The T-Rex.
Yeah, Tiramigo.
Oh, yeah.